In this program, some of the names of the participants have been changed to protect their identity. Toronto, Canada is a gleaming, bustling metropolis, rising high above the shores of Lake Ontario. Each year, thousands of immigrants find homes in this international city. For some, the journey leads only to danger and heartbreak. On January 12, 1995, Mark Milligan and Gilbert Ho arrived at the home of a friend, a 23-year-old woman named Paulina Gerasimov. Paulina had been missing for days, and her friends convinced the building superintendent to let them in. Her door was unlocked. The apartment was neat, clean, and eerily quiet. Gilbert Ho went to check the bedroom, and there he made a shocking discovery. The room was in disarray, the bed spattered with blood. It was a horrific, violent scene. But in the bathroom was something more brutal. In the bathtub lay a woman's body, submerged in bloody water. The skull had been shattered, but they knew it was Paulina. They called police. Police dispatch received a frantic call from Gilbert Ho at 1:40 p.m.
Who do they say that they're looking for?
Detective Sergeant Ken Taylor of the Toronto Police Homicide Squad was assigned the case with his partner, Detective Sergeant Mike Hamill. The witnesses were asked to give statements at police headquarters. Ken Taylor recalls the scene.
When we first arrived at the scene, we took a quick look just to get an idea as to what we would be dealing with. The door was open, and as I turned to the left, the bathroom is on the left as you're looking in the apartment. I could see a female lying in the bathtub. The door to the patio or to the balcony was open about 6 inches. It was a cold night. And it had been cold for a number of days, so that's why the apartment was so cold.
Investigators found a dog, which they removed from the premises. Detective Sergeant Mike Hamill.
The dog even was eating out of the dog food.
Whoever did this cared about her dog. There was some water in the dish on the floor as well, and I suspect the balcony door was left open for the dog to be able to go outside.
That's pretty interesting. Nobody broke in, so that suggests to us as homicide investigators that she knew who the killer was, and that the killer either let himself in or she let the killer in.
The bedroom had clearly seen the greatest share of violence. Blood was spattered on pillows, sheets, and up the wall. Though their victim was found in the tub, she was clearly beaten here, and savagely. Detectives spotted a curious ring of dried blood, which indicated that something had been placed atop the dresser during or after the crime. They later found a cup of the same size in the bathroom. Police theorized that while the killer was cleaning up after the murder, he'd made himself a cup of tea.
Whoever it was comfortable in the apartment, probably knew that nobody else would be coming, and he had plenty of time to clean up.
Toronto Police Detective Richard Wisnowski of the Forensic Identification Services was dispatched to the apartment that afternoon. The victim appeared to have been dead for several days.
The first thing that I did was to photograph all the rooms in detail and then to start collecting any evidence that might prove useful to the investigation. Under the body in the bathtub, I found a hammer, which was most likely the murder weapon.
The detective also observed disinfectant cleanser in the bath.
This was a unique crime scene that I have not encountered very often, in the fact that there was the brutality of the murder and the condition that the body was left in.
Throughout the bathroom, Detective Wisnowski dusted for prints.
If it was a stranger-to-stranger homicide, then fingerprints and any evidence left in the apartment would be very important.
In the living room, he collected an answering machine tape, which could also help clarify time of death. But it was the signs of violence in the bedroom that seemed the most perplexing. The drawers of the dresser were open and clothes were scattered around, but it appeared that nothing of value was taken.
It wasn't a true robbery in the sense what I've experienced in the past. It looks like it was a staged incident, and it was a cover-up for the true intention was to commit the murder.
At police headquarters, detectives took statements from Paulina's two friends who had discovered her body.